we are going to discuss another important topic, urbanization. Yeah, last session, last class we did complete, that is population, demography. Okay, we did complete the demography. There is a question coming from demography and there is a question coming from urbanization. There are many schemes recently involved about urbanization, urban development schemes, okay, because of it is the rapid growing urbanization every day, like every year it is increasing the urban population, either it is migration or it is the own itself to grow the people. Guys, density of India, population density is 384. Because of urbanization, it is huge. In the urbanization, the density of people is huge. So, what is urbanization? What is urban? What are the characters? This is previous year question, guys. Previous year they did ask the characteristics of urbanization, okay, urban population. Just look into here. Urbanization means the growth of proportion of urban population to the total population, okay. If come to the state, okay, this is state. In the state, how many people are there? Total people of the state, total people of the state, and urban cities people, urban people, total people by urban people is called, the calculation is urbanization, urban proportion, okay. Yes, it is why it is increasing urbanization. There is a reason of migration, there is a reason of migration, and naturally it can be increased itself, and economic development as compared with the rural India, urban India is economically high, okay. Yeah, and expansion of towns and cities. Of course, there is a city which is started, and around the cities there are like increasing the urban population, guys, okay. The town will be increased. Like if come to the Hyderabad, Hyderabad is the city which is surrounded districts like Medchal, Rangareddy. These districts also going to become urban. So this is expansion, okay. What are the characters? This is important. Characters of the urbanization, most important, they did ask in the previous year exam, guys, okay. Urbanization mean any municipality or any cantonment. Cantonment mean it is a township, okay, and notified area, any area that is the population should be greater than 5,000 population should be there. It is, yeah, one character is the population should be greater than 5,000 and 75% workforce in non-agriculture, male workforce, 75% male workforce or non-agriculture category. Second point. Third point, the density for square kilometers more than 400. This is third category. These third characters are to describe about urban area. Guys, they can ask you, they did ask previous year exam, previous year competitive exam, they did ask many times the characteristics of urbanization, characters of urban population. Urban population, at least the population is more than 5,000, first character. Second character, the male population of urban people, 75% of the male population comes under non-agriculture workforce, 75%, okay. The population density for square kilometers more than 400, okay. These three characters describe there is a population is comes under urban population. So they did ask a previous year question, guys, okay. So this is important for coming exams. What is the urbanization? What is urban population? Okay. Yes. And the trends, urbanization trends. Previously, the English people, what they left over, they went we got independent India, mostly rural India. Okay, after that nation prosperity increasing of economic growth, okay, our GDP level increasing. Later on 1992 there is a system LPG system took into place, that is liberalization, privatization and globalization, that leads to the rapid industrialization took place, mean privatization enter into the industrialization, privatization at the urban centric development mean that is recentralization of cities, okay, recentralization of cities took place. In this way, there is a population increasing urban cities. So, just look into here, 1951, there is a 17% where we got independent after 4 years, that is only 17% urban people. So, 83% are rural people. If come to the 2000, after 50 years, it will increase only 10%. Okay. So, 17 to 27, after 50 years this will increase. So, after 2011 census, it is 31% guys. 2011 census, it is 31. 2025, it is 37%. Urban population is 37 guys. Okay. They might ask you in the coming exam, what is the percentage of urban population right now? Just you can go through the current affairs guys, you may clear about it. Okay. Yes. The world average 55% of urban. If India 2011 census 31% only, at the same time world population, urban population is 55%, mean more than half of the world population is urbanized, but India it is about 31% only. Okay. Yeah, India still low because of it is the agriculture based country, subsistence agriculture farming, the people are more dependent on agriculture, which is primary sector. Primary sector does not lead to the development of the nation of any sector of growth or development. Okay. Development, okay, certain degree, but growth is not there up to the mark if the primary sector people are dependent on primary sector. Okay. The secondary sector, which is industrialization, that is reason for the urbanization. Secondary sector is the most important for the increasing urbanization. They can ask you any form guys, they can ask you the question, primary sector is the reason for the nation development? No, not at all. Secondary sector itself. Okay. Yes. So, growth mainly due to the rural urban migration. Of course, urbanization is developed by rural urban migration. Okay. Most of the time the population they can migrate from the rural to urban, not urban to rural. This is the recentralization of urbanization. Okay. Yep. Guys, just look into here, 1951 it is the town, cities, the urbans are 17.3, 2001 it is 27.8 and 2011 that is census, recent census, that is 31.2, where 2011 the global urbanization is 55%. They can ask you the ratio, they can ask you the comparison, they can ask you between the state the urbanization increasing order or decreasing order. Okay. Yeah, in that way guys you have to be focused. Okay, yeah. Yeah, urban population states. Okay, 2011 census, the highest urban is Goa. Goa is the small state, 62%. What is in 1 minute guys. Yeah. Yeah. Of course, Mizoram, which is 52, Tamil Nadu 48. Tamil Nadu is the big state. Kerala 47, Maharashtra 45. But what the percentage of 2025 states 2025? This is question for you guys. Current affairs. Okay. What is the urbanization percentage? Which state is first? Which state? Is number one category, which state? Okay. Yeah. If come to the census 2011, guys, they can ask you according to the 2011 census, or they can ask you the current based. Okay. Yes. 2011, which is Goa is 62%, Mizoram 52%, Tamil Nadu 48, Kerala 47, Maharashtra 45. Okay. Almost there is a similar trends going on. Okay. The lowest urbanization, Himachal Pradesh. This is at all correct answer. Right now also Himachal Pradesh. 10% only urbanization in the Himachal Pradesh. This is important for coming exam. 90% Himachal Pradesh people are rural people. Okay. Yes. And Bihar 11% only, Assam 14%. These are the very low urbanization category states. First Himachal Pradesh, Bihar and Assam. These people are rural people. Okay. Yeah. In absolute number, Maharashtra has highest urban population 50 million, followed by Uttar Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Guys, just look into here. Percentage wise, Goa is the highest. Population wise, Maharashtra is the highest. After that, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Percentage, if they ask you percentage mean total population by urban population. Is equal to percentage. Okay. Total population by urban population is called percentage. That is Goa is highest. If come to the population wise, if come to the number of people are urbanized, how many number of people are urbanized, Maharashtra is the first. Maharashtra is the number one. Okay. After that, Uttar Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. After that, Uttar Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. These guys are the more urbanized. Okay. Yes. Yeah. If come to the largest cities, urbanization, the greater Mumbai, of course, after that Delhi. They can ask you increasing order or decreasing order. Okay. Yes. First Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad. Hyderabad 6th place. Okay. Ahmedabad, Pune, Surat, Jaipur. Okay. Up to 10. These 10 states. Okay. Metro cities greater than 1 million. Metro cities, India has 53 metro cities according to the 2011. Okay. 43% of urban population comes under only metro cities. 43% are only from metro cities, guys. Okay. Yes. Urban density, population by the built of urban area. Very high density in Mumbai. For square kilometer, how many? 20,000 people are there for square kilometer. Other dense cities, Kolkata, Chennai, Delhi. Low density urban cities are northeastern cities, hilly area cities, guys. Okay, just you can go through the concept. They can ask you any form. Okay, yes. Yeah, slum population. This is important. They did ask previous year exam. Okay, most slummed cities they did ask. Slum, it is settlement. There is no hygienic conditions, lack of basic facilities. We can conclude that is slum. India's slum population is 65 million. Okay, 17% of urban population is comes under slum. According to the 2011 census, 17% of urban people are comes under slum. Okay, slum means there is no basic amenities, there is no sanitation, there is no water facility. Okay, this sustainable development like any standard of living things they don't get offered. Okay, that is about slum, guys. Okay, 17% people according to the 2011. Maharashtra is the largest slum, guys. Okay, yeah, there is a movie like Kala, Rajinikanth movie Kala. Okay, urban slum dwellers, that is Dharavi, city Dharavi, Mumbai. Andhra Pradesh, West Bengal and Madhya Pradesh. Okay, yeah, cities highest urban percentage slum is Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai, Hyderabad. Okay, these cities are more slum people are there, 17%, more than 17%. Okay, yep. The problem urbanization, like overcrowding, housing shortage, slums, water, sanitation, waste disposal issue, traffic and air pollution, crime rate and urban unemployment, informal sector growth. Okay, these are the problems of the urbanization. They might ask you MCQ. Okay, they might ask you MCQ. Okay, yep. And urbanization and migration, rural to urban migration is the main driver of urbanization. Full factors. Okay, full factors and push factors. What are the full factors and what are the push factors? This is important for exam, guys. Full factors mainly job attraction. These full factors is the attractive factors. Push factor is the conditional. Okay, mean forceful or necessary. Okay, yeah. Full factor attractive, job is attractive, education is attractive, and healthcare and lifestyle, standard of living or the luxury lifestyle is took place by full factors. Push factors, poverty, of course, necessity to move urban, unemployment, lack of opportunities in the villages. Push factors, nothing but just look into it. Full factors mean attraction, something we want. Push factors mean something we need. Okay, yes. So in that way you have to understand, they can give you, instead of this they can give you anything, other things. Okay, what are the full factors and push factors? Yeah, major migration streams, Bihar, UP is the major streams, guys. They went Delhi, Maharashtra. Okay, mainly Bihar people and UP people, they like mostly likely to go Maharashtra and Delhi. Odisha people, Gujarat, rural south, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad. Okay, these are the south cities, most of the rural they went. Okay, yes. Exam oriented, what you have to be focused here, guys. Here I am talking about 2011 census. Here I am talking about 2011 census. Right now the recent urbanization or recent population demography or everything we have to cover in the current affairs. No need to worry. Okay, yes. So they might ask you 2011 also. Mainly they can ask you 2011 census only, because of that is the census we completed in 2011. There is not yet done after decade. Okay, yes, urban population India is as per 2011 31.2. Okay, yeah, largest urban population state absolutely in Maharashtra. Highest percentage of population in the state is percentage wise Goa. Lowest urban state is Himachal Pradesh 10%, and most populated city is Mumbai. Of course, urban people. Second most populated is Delhi. Metro cities, of course, 53 metro cities are there. Okay, yeah, and slum population, 65 million slum population is there as per 2011. City with highest urban slum centric is Mumbai, and state with least urban population is Sikkim. Absolutely. Okay, this is important strategic is for exam, guys. Okay, exam oriented PYQ based on previous year questions. Government schemes relevant to the urban population, urbanization, Smart City Mission 2015, Amrut. This is important guys. Amrut, they might ask you Amrut scheme. Okay, PM Awas Yojana urban, Swachh Bharat Mission urban. These are the most important schemes relevant to the urbanization. Amrut Atal Mission for rejuvenation of urban transformation, Amrut. PM Awas Yojana urban, Swachh Bharat Mission urban. These are the most important scheme relevant to the urban population, guys. Okay, yeah, this census 2011, 5 states urban percentage of population. Okay, yeah, Delhi it is 97%, Chandigarh 97, and Lakshadweep 78, Puducherry is 68. Urban percentage, UTs and states. Guys, Delhi, if come to the UT, Delhi is the most percentage of urbanization. Okay, yes. Top by bottom mean least urbanization states: Himachal Pradesh, Bihar, Assam, Odisha, Jharkhand. Himachal Pradesh, Bihar, Assam, Odisha, Jharkhand are the least urbanization states, guys. Okay. Slum population and distribution. Total slum population 65 million, mean 17%. Okay. Yeah, state with highest slum population, absolute number Maharashtra. They can ask you guys, previous year question they did ask, they can ask you the states based on slum people. Based on slum people, they did ask in the, like Maharashtra is the first state slum population. After that Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, where it is not bifurcated before 2011. It is 2011, right? 2011 there is no divide of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Right now it is divided. Okay, yes. As per 2011, after Maharashtra there is a Andhra Pradesh and West Bengal. Okay, and Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Okay, cities greater urban population with slums, greater Mumbai, after that Hyderabad, Visakhapatnam, Meerut and Nagpur. These are the cities, guys. Okay, they can ask you any form, they can ask you cities increasing or decreasing order of slum people or states. They did ask previous year question, urban slums or number of slums increasing order they did ask. Okay, Maharashtra is the highest. Okay, yeah. PYQ, Maharashtra is the highest urban slums population. They did ask previous year question. Delhi and Chandigarh almost full urbanized. These states, UTs, Delhi and Chandigarh are the UTs, almost there is a urbanized. Okay, Bihar least urbanized among all states. No, Himachal Pradesh. Okay, Mumbai city is the largest slum concentration, Dharavi. Okay, Dharavi. Urban growth faster than rural growth. Of course, Dharavi is the most slum place in the Mumbai, guys. There is a movie, Rajinikanth movie, Kala. If you don't watch, you can it. Okay, yes. Urban rural India. Urban rural India, what are the different population distribution from rural to urban? Rural population is 68% in 2011. Guys, 2011 census, mind it. Okay, yeah. Rural population 68.833 million. Urban population is 31.2377 million. Still rural dominated society, though it is urbanization rising. Okay, of course they can ask you this kind of statement also. Still rural dependent India, but rapid growth of urbanization took place. Okay, yes. Occupational structure, rural it is dominated by primary sector, agriculture and allied sector like agriculture, fishing, okay, forestry. 70% workforce of rural India, agriculture and allied sector. Of course, urban dominated, which is secondary and tertiary sector, industry and service sector. Industry and service sector is the prime occupation of the urban India. Okay, if come to the rural, agriculture and allied sector, there is no other chances in rural India. Okay, yes. Yeah, literacy rate. They can ask you the literacy rate, guys. They can ask you. Overall literacy rate, they might not ask you. They can differentiate urban literacy and rural literacy. Okay, yeah. Rural literacy is 68%. Urban literacy is 84%. Overall 74. Okay, yes. Male it is, if come to the rural, which is 78, female only 58, alarming. Okay, if come to the urban male 89, female urban female is 17. They might ask you this only, not male and female. Urban literacy and rural literacy they can ask you, guys. Rural it is about 68, urban it is 84. Okay, yeah. Sex ratio also they can ask you. Rural sex ratio 947, urban sex ratio is 926. Rural is the higher than urban. They can ask you rural is the higher than urban if come to the sex ratio. Okay, yes. Yeah, rural is the better than urban due to the migration male to the cities. This is also reason. Due to the migration of male cities, I can make you question, guys, based on this. You have to write, you have to answer it. Okay, most like which of the following people are most highest migrated, high migrated. One, students. Two, employees. Three, women. Four, youth. Like four is business people. Which one is correct? Which of the following people are high migrated, mostly migrated? Answer it. Comment section, answer it. Who is likely to highest migrated category? Who is likely to highest migrated category? This is the question, guys, previous year question. which group of people are mostly migrated from anywhere, city to city, or rural to rural, or rural to rural, or rural to urban, or urban to rural, or urban to urban. Any form, but migration took place. Any form migration took place. Which one of the category is highly migrated people? This is the question previous year MCQ, guys. If you want, you can comment it. Just take a 30 seconds, comment it, guys. Anybody, comment it. Previous year question. Anyone is there? Comment it. This is important question, previous year, like TSPSC question, guys. Previous year TSPSC question. I don't know the exact question. It is group 2, I think. Group 2 or constable question they did ask. Okay. Who is the category is highly migrated? Anyone? 30 seconds. Okay. Yeah, answer is no one, mostly they don't guess it. Answer is women, guys. Women. Women is the highest migrated population in this country. Okay. Women is the highest migrated population. Okay. Yes. Just think. Women can migrated with the marriage. Women can migrated for studies. Women can migrated for employment. Women can migrated for their family. This is the way. Male can individually they can migrated, but women they can migrated along with male. Okay. This is the scenario. There is a high populated of women are migrated with their marriages. Okay. With their marriages. There must be women went to their like husband house, but not husband went to the woman wife house, right? This is the category. Okay. This is the reason there are half of women are migrated. Okay. Along with half of the women, there is some students also, girls, they can migrated. Some employees also, women, they can migrated. So there is the upper hand. Okay. Yes. Yeah, poverty. Poverty. If come to the rural urban ratio, rural poverty is 25%, urban poverty is 13%. So rural poverty is higher than urban poverty. Okay. Yeah. Rural poverty is higher due to the low productivity. Low productivity, disguised unemployment. This is important. Disguised unemployment. Mismatch of employment. Marginal productivity is 0. Marginal productivity is 0. This is important. Marginal productivity is 0 in the disguised unemployment. There is a chapter in the economy, poverty and unemployment. I am going to explain it, guys. Okay. Yeah. What is disguised unemployment? What is marginal productivity is 0. Okay. This kind of I can, yeah, lack of infrastructure also. Lack of infrastructure. These are the reason for the rural is higher poverty. Okay. Higher poverty than urban. They can ask you in the MCQs, guys. Disguised unemployment is the reason for the poverty, one of the reason, and lack of infrastructure. As you know, rural poverty is higher than low productivity. Okay. Yes. Migration, major migration rural to urban for job, education, healthcare leads to the urban slums and rural depopulation of youth in the rural. Yeah, just observe it. This is the days the rural India there is no youth. Okay. Yes. Yeah, comparison table rural versus urban features population. Okay. 13, 32 and 68 density of course, sex ratio 947, this is rural is highest than urban in the sex ratio. So everything is urban is high, okay. Rural poverty is high, 25%, urban is 13% only. Health facilities, okay, this is important guys, this important, this you have to, yeah, this is also literacy also, okay. They can ask you such questions guys, okay. Yeah, previous year questions based on urban population. India urban population 31, state highest rural population Himachal Pradesh, state with highest urban population Goa, percentage. Rural sex ratio is greater than urban sex ratio. Literacy gap between the urban rural is 15%. Urban poverty is lower than, but urban slums are big issue. Yeah, questions based on this previous year question. Urban versus rural question. As per census 2011, what percentage of India population lies in the rural area? 72%. Answer. 2011, 68% are rural and 72, it is 72, around the 72, 32, 31% urban. 68% guys, 68%, not 72, okay, 68%. Yeah. Which state has the largest rural population in India? Largest is the Uttar Pradesh, okay, largest is the Uttar Pradesh, percentage is Himachal Pradesh, Himachal is least. Oh, no. They did ask the population. Population obviously Uttar Pradesh. It is more than 10 small states. Okay, 20 crores people are there. More than 20 crores people are there in one state. Okay. Which state has the lowest proportion of rural population? Delhi. Delhi is the almost urban. Almost urban. Which region of India most rural character? Northeast India, North Central, South and West. North Central guys, North Central like Bihar, UP, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh. Okay, 75% are rural. Okay. Literacy gap between rural and urban is 16%. Okay, yeah, 16%. Urban literacy is 84, rural is 68. Which of the following is true about rural urban gender ratio? Yeah, rural areas have higher sex ratio than urban. Okay, yes. Which state has the highest rural sex ratio in India? Kerala is always, yeah, sex ratio is highest. 10,024 Kerala, sorry, 1,024 for 1,000 people is sex ratio in the Kerala. Which is the primary occupation of rural India? Agriculture and allied activities 60%. Okay, yes, this is decreasing, yeah, recently. The main feature of rural workforce, high dependency on agriculture. Okay, yes. Which state is the most urbanized? Tamil Nadu is the most urbanized state, 48.4. This is PYQ guys, this is PYQ. They did ask. State, I am talking about state. If come to the urban people, that is Maharashtra. If come to the most urban people is Maharashtra. If come to the percentage of the urbanization is Goa. Okay, here the state has most urbanized, mean mostly there are integrated cities are there, local cities are there in the Tamil Nadu. Okay, that is about urban cities. Which among the following shows a higher dependency ratio? Rural areas, due to high birth rate, more dependent rural. Urban population growth 2001 to 2011 was mainly due to, it is natural increase, rural urban migration, declassification of towns, all of the above. All of the above is the answer for the more urbanization from 2011, that decade, 2000 to 2011 decade. Which of the following has more slums population in absolute terms? Maharashtra. Maharashtra is the more slums, guys. Most of the slums are Maharashtra. Which sector dominate in urban workforce? Tertiary sector. Primary is the agriculture. Primary sector is the agriculture. Secondary is industry. Tertiary is the service sector. Service sector nothing but the like IT or this hotel management, these are all comes under service sector. Which the highest percentage of urban slum dwellers? Maharashtra, obviously. Slum dweller as per the total urban population, urban population percentage wise Andhra Pradesh, absolute numbers is Maharashtra. Key fact, this is important, guys. UP is the largest rural population, Delhi is least rural. The rural sex ratio is greater than urban sex ratio. Literacy gap is 16%. Maharashtra is the maximum slum population. AP is the maximum percentage of slum population. Rural is agriculture, urban is services. Okay? Yes. This is, guys, most important. You have to take a screenshot. All over comes under this table, guys. Population share, urban and rural, keynotes. Population density, sex ratio, literacy, infant mortality rate, neonatal mortality rate, maternal mortality rate, work participation rate and occupational pattern, slum population, poverty percentage, access to health and education. Guys, most important table, guys. They might ask you the question from this table. Okay, it is 5 star. You have to be just read twice and practice the question relevant to this topic. Okay, yes, 5 star table, guys. Population share, urban rural 68, urban 32. India still the majority rural as per global. Population density, obviously there is a rural is very low. Sex ratio is high, rural high sex ratio, population is high, literacy rate urban high, okay, and infant mortality rate rural high, obviously there is no medical facility. Neonatal is obviously rural high, maternal mortality obviously rural high, workforce participation obviously rural high, agriculture is rural high. Okay, yeah, this is important, guys. They can ask you only urban high is, this is literacy rate only urban high, population density also urban high, only 2 urban high, remain all rural high. This is important table for coming exam, guys. Okay, take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Okay. Yeah. High yield topics, facts. You have to look into here. Rural sex ratio is greater than urban sex ratio. Urban literacy rate is much higher than rural. Rural infant mortality rate, maternal mortality rate is worst. Okay. Yeah. Workforce participation is higher in rural due to agriculture. Urban slums are 17%. Okay. Yeah. This is important, guys. Guys, I did complete the urbanization. Previous classes I did complete the population demography. This is urbanization is completed. There is a class 3:30 p.m. today. Is I am going to teach this industry, minerals and industry. This is all over the geography most important. You have to come across the MCQs based on my PPTs. Enough. Okay. Thank you so much. If you like the video, like it.